Bobby. I said, okay, most everything I've seen from Mass Innovation Night is pretty technical. What do you think? Do you think people are going to be interested in chocolate? And Bobby pretty much said yes. And as far as that, the voting was amazing. I'm glad to see people are here for my presentation. I was hoping it wasn't just my friends and family and children and such voting for us. And as I joked on Facebook today, I didn't know if people really wanted to hear me present or just wanted the free chocolate that I voted. But that is there. So quickly, I'll tell you a little bit about Taste of Chocolate. Taste of Chocolate has been going for about 8 weeks now. We've been doing chocolate tours, which are basically tours from chocolate shops to cafes to restaurants to bakeries. We combine that with chocolate making workshops where people come in, spend an afternoon, they learn to make chocolate truffles, and when they leave the chocolate truffle workshop, they're able to take home 30 to 50 truffles. I combine that with another business. We do chocolate team building and chocolate scavenger hunts, and obviously you can see the theme in the business is chocolate.
This was about the team bonding.
Chocolate is my passion business. It's not the business yet that pays the bills, and it's not the business that I'm looking for anything from anybody for, but it's an interesting business because, as we all know, in 2009 it was a difficult year. And from 2008, 2007, 2006, I achieved all my goals. I also own a team building company called Team Bonding. And Team Bonding does about 1,000 events a year for different companies, from IBM to Google to any pharmaceutical company you can imagine to any tech company you can imagine. We have been a busy company, and we have made the Inc. 5000 for 3 years in a row. And that's a feat in itself, because in order to make the Inc. 5000, you need to, your revenue needs to almost double from a 3-year period. So it was pretty impressive, and I reached all my goals, and then November 2008 came along, and everything stopped. The phone stopped ringing, everyone was talking about recession, and companies stopped spending money. I also own a dinner theater. I also own, I do a boat cruise. I do a whole bunch of different things, but everything kind of stopped. So we hunkered down. We decided that we were going to cut everything we could, keep whatever business we can keep, and I assume by next year, Team Bonding will be back. But as an entrepreneur who loves to start businesses, I needed something new. So I decided to start what I consider a passion business. And within Team Bonding, one of the things we did, we created for Verizon, we created a chocolate team building event. They were in Hershey, Pennsylvania, and they said, we want to do team building, and we're in the chocolate capital of the world, what can we do? And I put a chocolatier together with a team building facilitator, and we created one of the most popular programs that we've ever done, the chocolate team building. So I looked in to see what I wanted to do this year, and one of the things I like to do personally is I like to take tours. With my kids, I go on culinary tours. I've been on the Brooklyn Pizza Tour. I've been on 2 New York chocolate tours. I've been on San Francisco tours where you taste your way through the city. And it's a great way for me to connect with my kids. It's a great way for me to see the city. And I decided that I was going to start something like that here in Boston. And that's what I've done. We've got the chocolate tours. In the UK, I found something, a company that did chocolate workshops. Every Saturday, they do workshops where you make truffles. And as of this point, they've got 10 locations in the UK where they do this. So I combined the idea of public tours and workshops and created the business.